Imagine earning $275 million in a single year. That's about $750,000 every day. What would you do with that kind of money? This is not a fantasy for Cristiano Ronaldo. It's his reality. Ronaldo, one of the world's highest paid athletes, reportedly earned around $275 million in the past year alone. In this documentary-style journey, we will explore how the football icon spends a fortune of that magnitude. From multi-million-dollar mansions to one-of-a-kind supercars, from glamorous vacations to heartfelt charitable acts, Ronaldo's spending is a mix of lavish indulgence, personal values, and grand ambition. But this isn't just a shopping spree. It's a story of how a poor kid from Madeira rose to unimaginable wealth and uses it to craft a life of luxury and legacy. We'll delve into his real estate empire, stroll through his exotic car collection, peek into his designer wardrobe, fly on his private jet, and sail on his super yacht. We'll also see how he invests in businesses, gives back to those in need, and ensures his family and health are always taken care of. How does Ronaldo spend $275 million a year? Let's find out and discover what his extravagant lifestyle reveals about fame, fortune, and the man behind the money. Real estate, palatial homes around the world. Ronaldo's idea of home is as luxurious as you'd expect from a global superstar. He owns multiple properties across continents, each boasting jaw-dropping amenities. Take his newest project, a mega mansion on the Portuguese Riviera. This palatial home in Quinta da Marinha, Portugal, is reportedly a £17 million, about $20 million estate being built as his forever home. It features indoor and outdoor swimming pools, a private spa and cinema, a games room, and even a garage for 30 supercars. In fact, Ronaldo has designed a high-tech car elevator there so he can select one of his many cars at the touch of a button. Every bedroom in this mansion offers a view of the sea, and there are separate guest houses, annexes, so that even his mother and other family can live comfortably on the property. This is just one piece of Ronaldo's real estate portfolio. In his hometown of Funchal, Madeira, Ronaldo owns a stunning 7-story mansion with an ocean view, a property he reportedly spent around €7 million just to renovate. This Madeira home includes multiple apartments for relatives, a rooftop swimming pool, and even a small football pitch, reflecting both Ronaldo's success and his devotion to family. He also previously owned mansions in Madrid and Turin during his stints at Real Madrid and Juventus, and a luxury apartment in New York. There's even a $1.4 million villa on the Spanish Costa del Sol, bought as a holiday retreat. Wherever Ronaldo lives, privacy and comfort are paramount. His properties often come with gated security, private gyms, and lavish landscaping. One of his Italian villas was tucked away behind high hedges and had its own fully equipped gym and pool, offering maximum privacy and comfort for the star. Supercars and luxury vehicles, a need for speed and style. For Ronaldo, cars are more than a way to get around. They're a passion and a statement. His car collection is the stuff of automotive legend, valued in the multi-millions. Picture a garage with Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and Rolls-Royces, and then realize that's just the start. The crown jewel? Ronaldo owns a Bugatti Centodieci, one of only 10 in the world, reportedly worth around $9 million. This hypercar isn't just rare, it's personalized. With a blistering 1,600 horsepower engine, the Centodieci symbolizes exclusivity at its peak, and Ronaldo's ownership of one underscores his penchant for one-of-a-kind luxury. Then there's his Bugatti Chiron, another $3 million masterpiece of engineering that he famously posed with on social media. The Chiron, with its quad-turbo W16 engine, can hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds. A fitting ride for someone who moves at the speed of greatness. Ronaldo is such a Bugatti enthusiast that he even had his initials CR7 and his squad number inscribed on the headrests of one of his Bugattis. His garage also features a Ferrari 599 GTO, valued around $410,000, which is a limited edition Ferrari that only 599 people in the world could own. Not to mention a McLaren Senna, approximately $1 million, built for track performance, and a Lamborghini Aventador, roughly $400,000, that roars like a thunderstorm on wheels. But Ronaldo's automotive indulgences aren't solely about speed, they're also about comfort and class. He has a custom Rolls-Royce Cullinan SUV for when he wants to travel in executive style, and a sleek Rolls-Royce Dawn convertible. The latter was actually a gift from Georgina Rodriguez, his partner, for Christmas. Yes, when you're Ronaldo, even your gifts are supercars. Georgina once surprised him with a limited edition $811,000 Mercedes-AMG G-Class 4x4 for his birthday. The Rolls-Royce Dawn, worth over $350,000, came with a big red bow in holiday photos, a symbol of the opulence that surrounds their family life. Private jets and yachts, flying and sailing in luxury. When Ronaldo travels, he doesn't fly coach. He doesn't even fly first class. He flies in his own plane. In 2023, Ronaldo made headlines by upgrading his private jet to a Gulfstream G650, a top-of-the-line business jet that can fly 19 people at near the speed of sound. This airborne palace is worth about $75 million and even carries his personal branding. It's said to be adorned with his CR7 initials and the silhouette of his famous celebration pose on the exterior. Inside, it's divided into lounges and sleeping quarters so that 10 of his guests can sleep comfortably during long flights. Why did Ronaldo need such a jet? For one, his schedule sees him hopping between Saudi Arabia, where he plays for Al Nassr, and destinations across Europe, whether for business meetings, sponsorship events, or family trips. With the G650, he can fly non-stop from the Middle East to Portugal or to his businesses around the world without stopping to refuel. Time is money, and Ronaldo's jet ensures he wastes none of it. Plus, it provides absolute privacy and comfort. When it's time to relax, Ronaldo often takes to the sea on his private yacht. He owns a custom 88-foot super yacht named the Azimut Grande, which he purchased for about $6 to $7 million. This floating mansion has 5 luxury cabins, 6 bathrooms, a modern kitchen, multiple sunbathing decks, a lounge, and even a dining room for entertaining guests in the ocean breeze. During summers, Ronaldo is frequently seen with his family and friends, cruising the Mediterranean on this yacht. It's basically a mini resort. Georgina has posted photos of them sunbathing on deck and enjoying the jet skis and water toys the yacht carries. In one widely reported 2022 vacation to Mallorca, Ronaldo's holiday expenses, including the use of his jet, yacht, luxury villa, and toys, were estimated at over 30 million euros for just a few weeks of fun. That figure is eye-popping, though it likely factors in the cost or rental value of all those assets. On that trip, after landing in Mallorca, Ronaldo went straight from his plane to his yacht, bypassing any airport crowds. The family stayed in a cliffside villa so opulent that it came with its own vineyard and even a private chapel on site. To get around on land, Ronaldo had his team ship over some of his favorite vehicles, notably a $2 million Bugatti Veyron for fast spins and that $811,000 Mercedes G-Wagon 4x4 for rugged excursions around the island. It's said they spent $14,000 just on luxury linens and towels during the trip. Because when you're Ronaldo, even the bed sheets you sleep on vacation must be top of the line. Family and friends sharing the wealth and luxury. Despite all the extravagance, at the center of Ronaldo's life is one thing money can't buy: family. Ronaldo is a proud father of 5 and a devoted partner to Georgina Rodriguez, and he loves to spend his wealth to make them happy. In fact, many of his lavish purchases double as gifts or experiences for his family. For example, the $7 million yacht wasn't just Ronaldo's personal toy. It's a floating holiday home for Georgina and the kids, where they've celebrated birthdays and created lifelong memories. When he constructed his giant Madeira mansion, he included entire floors for his relatives and a separate residence for his mother, Maria Dolores, ensuring his family would always be close in comfort. His new Portugal mansion has 2 dedicated villas just for his mother and for Georgina's parents to stay. showing how family comes first. Ronaldo also isn't shy about splurging on gifts for Georgina. He famously gave her a £615,000 diamond ring, one of the most expensive engagement rings ever among athletes. He's also adorned her with designer jewelry and watches. Georgina has been seen wearing a Rolex GMT Master Ice watch that costs around $500,000. The kind of timepiece only a handful in the world own. For Ronaldo's 35th birthday, Georgina returned the gesture by gifting him that brutish Mercedes G-Class 4x4 customized by Bugattis, showing that in this household, luxury goes both ways. And the gifts aren't just between the couple. Their children have been spotted riding toy cars that mimic their dad's supercars, and Ronaldo has thrown lavish birthday parties for the kids, complete with themed decorations, hired entertainers, and custom cakes that could be straight out of a royal playbook. Security and safety, protection fit for a VIP. With great wealth and fame comes great risk, and Ronaldo spares no expense to keep himself and his family safe. Security is a constant concern when you're a global icon, mobbed by fans wherever you go. To ensure privacy and safety, Ronaldo employs a team of highly trained bodyguards and security personnel, estimated to cost hundreds of thousands of dollars per year in salaries and expenses. In fact, when he returned to Manchester United in 2021, Ronaldo hired a pair of twin brothers who formerly served in an elite special forces unit of the Portuguese military to be his personal bodyguards. These ex-commando twins, with experience in Afghanistan, became an impenetrable shield around Ronaldo's family. Whether they're out shopping in Madrid or relaxing at a resort, you'll often spot these suited, vigilant figures nearby. At his residences, Ronaldo invests in state-of-the-art security systems. His homes are equipped with 24/7 CCTV, high-perimeter walls, electric gates, and alarm systems that would rival a high-end bank. One of his Italian villas was said to have a secret tunnel entrance to let him come and go discreetly. For his newly built mansion in Portugal, privacy was so important that Ronaldo has even negotiated moving a whole golf clubhouse building that overlooked his property, just so no one can peer into his yard. This kind of arrangement could cost a fortune in legal and relocation fees, but Ronaldo is ready to pay it to ensure his family can swim in their pool or play in the garden without drones or telephoto lenses intruding. When traveling, the security entourage moves with him. On international trips, Ronaldo's team coordinates with local police for escorts. In Saudi Arabia, reports suggested that, on top of his personal guards, the state provided additional security to protect their star signing. It's not unusual for Ronaldo to have an advanced team sweep hotels or venues before he arrives, a practice common for dignitaries and A-list celebrities. All these arrangements mean that a sizable sum of Ronaldo's annual spending, possibly millions per year, goes into security logistics, salaries for bodyguards, high-tech equipment, armored vehicles for certain events, and secure accommodations. Philanthropy, giving back and making a difference. Amidst all the opulence, Ronaldo has never forgotten where he came from. Born into a humble home and facing hardships in his youth, he's grown into a man known for his generosity as well as his goals. Ronaldo has donated millions of dollars to charity over his career, making him consistently one of the most charitable athletes in the world. His philosophy is simple: when you help other people, God will give you double, Ronaldo once said, a lesson he learned from his late father. This belief seems to have guided him to share his fortune with those in need. So how does Ronaldo spend money philanthropically? In countless ways. He has been a longtime ambassador for Save the Children, UNICEF, and World Vision, lending not just his name but also significant funds to these organizations. He's known to respond quickly to world crises. For instance, during the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, Ronaldo and his agent Jorge Mendes funded critical medical equipment for hospitals in Portugal, roughly €1 million worth of ventilators and beds to help out his home country. In 2023, when a devastating earthquake struck Turkey and Syria, Ronaldo quietly contributed around $350,000 to aid efforts, helping deliver tents, food, and medical supplies to the affected areas. Ronaldo's charitable heart often shines brightest when children are involved. One famous story from 2014 The family of a young boy in Spain needed $83,000 for a life-saving brain surgery. They asked Ronaldo for a signed jersey to auction off. But Ronaldo did far more. He paid the entire sum for the surgery and treatment, asking for nothing in return. Another time, he covered the expensive cancer treatment of a 9-year-old fan, using money he'd won in a libel lawsuit to turn a negative into a positive. He's also made a habit of visiting children in hospitals, and he once invited a group of kids fighting leukemia to attend one of his award ceremonies as special guests, to inspire them not to give up. In the end, how Ronaldo spends $275 million a year is about more than luxury. It's a reflection of his drive. The same drive that took him to the top of world sport fuels his desire for the best cars, the biggest houses, the most impactful charity. It's a reflection of his values: family, excellence, and generosity. From luxury jets to million-dollar mansions, Ronaldo's lifestyle is a masterclass in how to live like a legend. But behind every Bugatti and private yacht is a man who never stopped chasing greatness. If this story inspired you, like, subscribe, and drop a comment. What would you do with $275 million a year? The world of wealth and ambition continues right here, so stay tuned for more.